Hey everybody, so today I'm here with, kind of a chill video. I just wanted to come on and share with you 10 of my favorite Amazon purchases. So these are some things that I have bought and just really have enriched my life and I wanted to share them with you guys just in case you want to check them out for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it. These are in no particular order, by the way. So the first thing I want to talk about is this little baby right here. You have probably seen this in like my recent videos a lot because I use it almost every day, you guys. This is a mini food processor. I used to have a bigger one, but I realized that I really don't need a huge food processor, and this one is a lot more compact, and I also love that it's cordless, so it's really portable. You can take it anywhere you want. It has a USB port up here so you can charge it and then take the cord out and use it, and it holds a charge pretty long. I don't have to charge it often at all, which is another thing I like about it. Color is great. This mint green color is really pretty and it works really good. So I use this to process all types of things. I use it to make cookies. You guys have seen me make my date and chocolate cookies with this. I use it to make like vegan ice cream. Works super great for that. I use it to chop up stuff. I'll just throw it in here, press the button, and it'll chop up whatever I put in here. I've had it for a couple months, still kicking, still working fantastic, and it takes up a lot less space than my other bulkier food processor. So this thing is like a definite favorite. Next thing I want to talk about is this gadget right here. Now you might be wondering, Kim, what the heck is that? So this, if you drive, if you have a car, you definitely need this. I don't know what I was doing with my life before I got this, but I only got it a couple months ago and it has already made such a difference. This is a tire pump. So it connects to your tire like this. You have this cord, you can just stick it into the little connection inside your car where I believe it's where you put the cigarette thingy, the cigarette lighter. You just put it in there and it hooks up to your car. It charges from your car. I ordered this the exact same day when I went to go drive somewhere and I knew I had to get on the highway. It was kind of a long distance and my tire pressure sensor went off and it was like, your tire's low. So I pulled over, went to a gas station. The air pump was broken. I was like, okay, great. Went to another gas station down the road. That was broken as well. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I went to another gas station. Again, no air. 3 different gas stations and I couldn't get air for my tire. And I was like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of like driving around trying to find air to put in my tires whenever I get low. I need a better solution. Turned around, went back home. I didn't go where I needed to go that day. I just put it off until another day because I didn't feel safe driving a long distance on like a tire that wasn't properly inflated. So I went home, got on Amazon, and I ordered this, and it has been such a lifesaver. I'm no longer running here, running there whenever my tire needs air. I can just pull this out of my trunk and inflate my tire to the recommended setting. It has alleviated so much of the stress associated with filling up your tires. This is extremely easy to use. Just hook it up, input the setting that you need your tire to be, and it will fill it up until the number that you set, and it'll automatically turn off once it's at the proper setting. So this thing again is so great. Please take it from me. If you have a car, if you're out there on the road, on the highways and the byways, get one of these, keep it in your car because I'm just so into this. I feel like everybody that has a car needs it. And I don't know what's going on with the whole air thing. I feel like every gas station, it should be a requirement that they have working air, but apparently it's not. Next thing on my favorites list are my glass spice jars. I did a video a couple months ago on my spice organization because it was originally a hot mess. It was so cluttered, messy. I had a bunch of different bottles. Everything was just like unorderly. And once I got these and I got a system set up, it has made my life a breeze. I love going into my spice drawer now. It just made everything look uniform, clean, simple, and minimal. It's just a nice way to show off all your seasonings. So these glass jars are amazing. So I've been like on cloud 9 ever since I changed my spices over to these glass jars. Also, these labels that I got to put on them are super cute. Next thing, I have this. This is for the moms out there, especially those of you that have small kids, babies, infants, stuff like that. This is an electric baby nose aspirator. You know the little bulb you can get to suck the boogers and the snot out of babies' noses? This is that to the max. This works so good. When my 2-year-old was an infant, he hated me sticking that bulb in his nose, but this, it works super fast. It's electric. The tip on here is a lot more comfortable to put into your nose. Those little bulbs, they can be very, very uncomfortable, and the tips are kind of like pointy. I don't know why they make them like that, but this tip on here, it's very soft. It's, you know, it doesn't hurt to stick it in your nose. Sucks everything out of there, clears your passages, clears your pathways, and it just puts all the nastiness in this little reservoir. And then of course you clean it. I'm so glad I got it, and I just wanted to share it with you guys because some moms out there may not even know that something like this is available. So look into this, especially if you have small kids, and this will make it easier to clean out their nose and help them to breathe a lot better. Speaking of kids, another thing that is really good to have, especially when you have little ones, are these. They're like magic erasers, but they're knockoffs. So I get these. They come in like a big carton of, I believe I bought the ones in a 50 pack, and these are great. Like if you have a kid that likes to draw on the walls or the floors like my son does, just take this, wet it, boom, boom, boom. It's gone. And then even if you don't have kids, if you just have little messes, if you want to clean off scuffs on the walls or scuffs on the floor, or just get out anything like that, these are so great. And of course they're a lot less expensive than the name brand ones. They help me keep my house looking orderly. Anytime I see something, a handprint on the wall, you got something here, got something there, I'll pull one of these out, scrub it off, and it's all gone. So these things are amazing for just keeping your space looking nice. I really love these makeup sponges. So I've been getting these for years now. I used to exclusively use the Beauty Blender sponges, but those are kind of pricey. They're like $20 something just for one. I get a pack of these. They're 5 in a pack for like half the price of one Beauty Blender. When I discovered these a couple years ago, I was using them and I was like, oh, these are actually really good. They're really comparable to the Beauty Blender. I get the same results. I use them all the time for applying my makeup. I noticed that after a while of using the Beauty Blender, it just felt like the quality was getting less and less over the years because they would disintegrate and fall apart more quickly than what I was used to. And with these, they last just as long. One of these sponges lasts just as long or even longer than what I was getting with a Beauty Blender. So with this pack of 5 sponges being less than half the price of one Beauty Blender, and with each sponge lasting longer than what I was getting out of a Beauty Blender, I'm saving a ton of money getting these instead. So I've been so happy with these. They just apply foundation, they apply concealer very smoothly. I also love the color assortment that you get with them. To me, the only difference I see with these is that they're a tiny bit more firm than the Beauty Blender, which I actually don't even mind. So girls, look into these if you like to use makeup sponges to apply your makeup, or if you've never used a makeup sponge to apply your makeup, try these and see how you like it. I really like applying my foundation and concealer with a sponge. Also, I use sponges to apply powder. Another beauty item that is on my favorites list that I am really into is this 2-in-1 face massage roller, and it also comes with a Energy Beauty Bar face roller. So in the past, I used to use like a jade roller on my face sometimes, just as kind of like a pamper type of thing. That was really nice, but this one I have now is heaps and heaps better in my opinion because it vibrates. It just feels so luxurious on your skin. It's supposed to tighten and lift and firm your face. I don't really know if that has happened. I don't use it every day. I don't use it every week. I just use it every once in a while on my me days or my pamper days when I feel like I want to do something extra with my skin. It's like a heightened sense of luxury. It's a heightened sense of skincare. My face feels amazing after I use this. The massage action really helps to increase blood flow to your skin. So that's one way where it could help with maintaining a youthful look. I probably should use it more often now that I'm talking about it. But yeah, the way it's made, it's uber comfortable. You can fit it into the little corners and crevices all around your face. It just makes for a super relaxing face massage. It definitely is a de-stressor as well. I really enjoy it and it's just like so rejuvenating. Another of my favorites is my NutriBullet Blender. Now, I actually didn't get this from Amazon, but you can get a NutriBullet Blender from Amazon. They sell them on there as well. I have a food processor, which I showed you, and I also have a blender because to me, they're like used for 2 different things depending on what I'm making. So for my blender, I like to use it to make smoothies. I like to use it to make sauces. I'm always making some type of like pasta sauce and stuff. I used to have a different NutriBullet blender, a bigger one, which you guys have seen in my videos, but I decided to switch to this one, which is a lot more compact because I really didn't need all of the space of my super big blender. So this one I felt like it would make more sense and also free up some more space in my pantry where I keep my like gadgets and stuff. And for this one, I like that the base is smaller because a lot of times when I'm making sauces, I don't use a lot of ingredients. I don't use a lot of liquid. And so in my old blender, the bigger one, it wouldn't blend as well because it would be too much space, too little ingredients, and I would still get kind of a gritty consistency. With this one, I can use a lot less ingredients and still get a super smooth outcome because it is a lot smaller on the base and all of the whatever I put in here is coming in contact with the blade. Really smooth, creamy blends. Another gadget that just makes my life a little better is my milk frother. I use this to make chai tea lattes, which is a drink I used to buy a lot at Starbucks, but now I make it at home and save a ton of money. And the funny thing is, I actually like the taste of my homemade lattes a lot better. The frother whips my plant-based milk perfectly, and I love that the milk stays foamy and whipped, like it doesn't go flat. And I just feel so fancy, like I'm at an actual coffee shop when I use it for my drinks. You can also use this frother to stir stuff with, which I use sometimes to blend my homemade salad dressings. So this thing is just great. And then the last thing I want to talk about are meal prep containers. I love meal prepping. I don't do it all the time, but I really love meal prepping sometimes. I always get my meal prep containers from Amazon, and the two that I like the most are, let me show you, these right here. So I get both of these for different reasons. This one is good for really large meals, a lot of food you can fit in here. I also like that it has these two compartments, so if you're making something and you don't want certain foods to touch, you can separate them out, and this is great to carry to school, to carry to work. It's very portable. The lid is really good on this too. I've never had issues with it leaking. So this one is one of my go-tos, but I also really love this one as well. I actually like this one. Is it makes my heart sing because number one, it's a glass bottom, and I just feel better using glass to store my food in, especially like hot foods. It's healthier to put it into glass, but also it has this airtight lid, so your food is going to stay uber fresh in here. And then the bonus on here, you don't have to worry about trying to find some silverware or some plasticware. Already in here, already ready to go. And I just think that's such a lovely touch. It just makes me so happy. This little thing right here just makes me so happy. It has a cover so you're not just exposing all your flatware to the elements, not getting dirty or anything like that. So it's just so well made. I just think it's really nice, sleek, all in one type of thing. So this is great if I have like smaller meals, or if I have something like a Buddha bowl or a salad where it's all one type of thing that I can just put all together. So yeah guys, those were 10 of my Amazon favorites that you guys may want to check out. I will leave the links to all the things that I mentioned down below in the description box, and I think that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll catch up with you guys soon on my next one. Peace.